What's up, you guys? It's your girl Queen Jazzy here. Well, with a collective tarot reading for you this evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a good week so far. Let me get that out of the way. So we're gonna do a collective reading, not a specific sign, and just see what comes. So I like to do multiple decks to get clarification on certain things. So what I'm going to start with first, it is called, I like to use this, it's called Colorful Blessings. It's like nice little affirmations and notes that you can, pull a card and it'll say something helpful. It has even a scripture. And I'm going to use one of these cards just to channel the energy of what I'm picking up collectively. For the signs. So let's just start with that one. I took a good meditation before doing this. So first card is Hope in the Lord, Psalm 130, verse 7. And I also put an affirmation on the back every week. So the affirmation that says for the collective, I have been given the divine directive to do what I can with the talent I have, but unless I choose to wait, I will lose it. Today's spent playing it safe and keeping it small. So let me say that again for you guys. It says, I have been given the divine directive to do what I can with the talent I have, but unless I choose to wait, I will lose it to today's spent playing it safe and keeping it small. So that's the affirmation. And this affirmation I got down from Shani. It's an app, Shani app. And she does astrology and everything. And she gives you an affirmation every week. So I also write that down with every affirmation that resonates with me, and I put on this card. So it looks to me, just starting off, that there's some of you who may have an idea of where you want to go, and you have an understanding of where you're being led, but you're still playing around. Not necessarily playing around, but you're still like procrastinating a bit. So that's what I'm picking up. Like you're procrastinating a bit, and I feel like you're procrastinating a bit because you know that it's not hard to do. That is something that you can easily do, and so you're kind of like taking your time to get to it. But from what I'm picking up, it seems to me that it's best that you do it now that you have the opportunity, because if you wait or procrastinate, you'll miss it. So I'm going to get furthermore clarification on that to find out, if I can pick up, what it is exactly that you need to do and what is causing the procrastination for you guys. So let's start. And this deck, I like this deck. I like this deck because of the decorations, the art on it. Oh, I just love it. This tarot book is Rockham Tarot. Look at just the illustration just on the box alone. I just love it. So to get further clarification, it says they have been given the divine directive to do what I can with the talent I have. So you've been given the grace. You've been given the grace. You've been given the green light to go ahead and just do it. So at this point, you know that saying, when you move, God move with you, right? Okay. So looks like everyone got a many names. So the Most High, looks like the Most High is waiting on you to make a move. So let me just get clarification on that to see. I feel like this one trying to come out. So we got, I don't really do reversals, okay? So we got the Ace of Cups, okay? Look at that. We were just talking about that. The Ace of Cups. Look at this. This is divine. This is a blessing that's being handed to you, that you've been gifted with. Okay? So that already aligns with the affirmation that you've been given the divine directive to do. It says, I have been given the divine directive to do what I can with the talent I have. So let's see, can I get an understanding on what that talent pertains to? Is it a profession? Is it something that's mental or tangible? Like, let me just get an insight. Okay. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. See, you see this person being led. You're on a boat. So it looks, what I'm starting to pick up here is the gift and the opportunity that you're being given is going to take you somewhere else. It's going to pull you into another level. And if you can look at this card again, you'll see that this kid is on the boat and he's not too pleased about it. He's not too pleased about it. So I'm picking up that this gift, this opportunity, it kind of threatens your comfort zone, which would explain why you're a bit procrastinating on it. Let me just, let me get clarification on the Six of Swords. I didn't even full layout, but this one, I feel like this one. Two of Cups and Seven of Cups. You got the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups. The Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Okay. So with the Seven of Cups, cups we know represents like emotions, feelings. So the Two of Cups can signify like a partnership or a relationship or a contract, an agreement. The Seven of Cups reflects to like having so many options and not making up your mind on what exactly to decide on. So it looks to me like you're being pulled, because this is the clarification for the Six of Swords. So it looks like you're being pulled in a direction that's making you commit to something. And you're on the ledge about it because you kind of like having options. You like having multiple opportunities to choose from. And this opportunity in particular is going to require you to commit, stay committed to it, be consistent with it, and see it through. But it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a gift. It's a gift. And good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who are consistent and are not resistant. Not resistant. You feel that pull, because from what I'm getting, you already at this point where you feel the pull. You feel the opportunity. The opportunity may have already presented itself to you, which is why you're procrastinating right now. But inside, you feel the direction. You know where you need to go. It's just, you feel like you may be losing out on your options. But the thing is, having a lot of options don't really signify much. You know, it just means that you have a lot of open doors, but you got to walk through one. You still got to walk through one at a time. You know, it's like dating, right? And you have this one particular person that you're dating exclusive with that you enjoy. And then you also have on the other end a whole bunch of other partners who want to date you too. So you're willing to miss out on this one particular individual that makes you feel seen, that makes you feel good, that actually kind of provides you what you're looking for, what you desire. But you're afraid to walk down that path with this one individual because you don't want to let your hose go. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to let your hose go. I mean, I'm just saying it's just in the words of like just slang, you know. Not saying hoes in particular. I don't know. Hoe can be anything. Person, place, noun, and thing. You know what I'm saying? So, the thing is about hoes, you know, Gucci Man once said they like a bus. Every 15, you get off 15 minutes, another one coming. So, if it's not really fulfilling you, is it really an option? Is it something you can do without? It looks to me like it is. You got a more secure opportunity coming. Let me see. Let me get another card pulled out with this one. Look at that. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. And with the Two of Swords, it's like you're resistant. In most decks, the Two of Swords is a person that has a blindfold and they have two swords. So they're blocking. They're defensive, and also they're blindfolded because they're not seeing it with clarity. Their mind is a bit cloudy. So because they're a bit cloudy, they're defensive. I'm just, something is telling me to deliver it in a more gentle way, because not necessarily gentle, but in that way, like lighten the blow a bit, because I feel like with this card, what I'm picking up, it really has been bothering you. It really has been bothering you. And it's been bothering you because you perceive it as something negative. And it's not. It's really not. It's really not. I'm getting compelled to pull from the top deck. Look at this. Top deck, Ace of Swords. Cut it out. Cut all of that negativity out and walk into your Ace of Cups. Walk into your Ace of Cups. You know, stand into your power. Block out all of that negativity. You see how she's standing? You see how she's standing? She got that sword. That's like some Sailor Moon shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna bring no drama to her. It ain't no procrastination. You see how she looking? She focused. She know what she need to do. And if anybody stand in her way, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta go with that, man. You gotta get out of this Two of Swords. I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm not dealing with it right now. No, I'm not dealing with it. No, you need to cut that shit out. Okay? Cut it out. You gotta cut it out. Alright? You gotta cut it out. And you got to go with the flow. Because where you're being led is to this, what you've been promised. Okay? Okay? Which will help you elevate. You don't need all of these options, honey. It's too much going on here. And you're not even being fulfilled. If you were being fulfilled, it would be a no-brainer. But you're not being fulfilled. That's why you're at a crossroad. Ooh. I didn't mean to offend you. Let's see what the Oracle have to say. This one. But where you've been. What is a good Oracle quote that can really help you with your way in this one? Really help you find your way, honey. Because that's what it's about. That's what it's about. We're all here. We have an assignment. We've all been designed physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually to be able to sustain however amount of whatever threshold to complete the task that we've been assigned. So there's no need to feel like you're not good enough. There's no need to feel like you're not this or you're not qualified enough. Oh, you're fully capable. You wanna know why? Because you've been ordained to do it. It's already been given to you, honey. You think you're gonna be placed there without no real natural resources? Natural, I mean intuitively, internally. Yeah, you know what you're doing. So let's just walk into it. What's a good quote? Oh, this popped up. The Chariot of Ascension. Merkaba. So the Chariot of Ascension. Do you know? Okay, so in the tarot deck, the Chariot, when the Chariot pops up, that automatically means like travel, success, adventure, being pulled on movement. But it pertains to success. Now, with the Chariot of Ascension, you're ascending. That is why you're at a crossroad. Sorry, I do have a little speech, but that's why you're at a crossroad, because you know that this path that's been opened up to you, that resonates with you, that touches your spirit, you know that this is going to elevate you on a level where you're going to be possibly leaving some people you care about behind, because it's a 7 of Cups. And you know, the cups is like, what are you pouring your energy and your time into? It may not even have to be people, but it's whatever that you pour into, and you're pouring into a lot of things. And sometimes with all of those things, it can be good, but then it can also be a hindrance, because you're being compelled to focus on one specific area, one specific way. And that's going to require all of your attention, you know, if not majority of it, because it aligns to where you're going. And yeah, it's a bit risky, but just like the affirmation says, it's like, unless I choose to wait, I will lose it. Today's spent playing it safe and keeping it small. And you can't play it safe all the time. You know, like that meme said on that video, think big, bitch. You ain't thinking big enough. And that's for real. You gotta think big. If just think about it. Just think about it for 1 second. If when you take the time and you daydream, and your daydreams are big, movie, phenomenal, so huge that you just like, there's no way that this can happen. If there's not an accident that you are able to imagine things to that level. That is not an accident. That is not just something that, no, that's a gift, honey. That's visions. You're visionary. Walk into it. You got those visions for a reason. What are you going to do with those visions? And just like the Chariot of Ascension, it says, this is a good oracle message. A spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Look at that. Help your soul journey. You're on your journey. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. Remember, just like I said with the 2 of Cups, something that you're going to have to invest your time into and commit to. And it says, take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. Wow. This decision. A spiritual practice has come or is soon coming to your attention that will help your soul journey. Take your time to develop and practice your chosen spiritual discipline regularly. This will help you grow in power and grace, anchoring the spiritual light within the body of your soul. I received that. Do you receive that? I think that's pretty awesome. For whoever's listening to this or watching this and it resonates with you, I think this is pretty awesome. I think you really have a really awesome opportunity in front of you. And I think you should give yourself a chance. I feel like you pour into a lot of people. You give a lot of support to a lot of individual projects that doesn't really align with you. But just because you're, from what I see, you possibly are an empath, and you can feel people. And when you feel that people are low, you pour into them. And that's also a gift too, but that's easy for you to do because it's part of your make. It's how you were designed. So it's easy for you to pour into people. The challenging thing is to pour into yourself. You got to pour into yourself too. It's nice to be a loving person. It's nice to be an empath and you can feel people and you can fuel them when they're low. But you also have to pour into you. You can't pour into any cups if your cup is empty. And so it looks to me like you're being led to a different path where you're going to have to choose you. And you're not really used to doing that. And that's a beautiful thing, though. That just shows just how caring you really are. And it doesn't make you a bad person just because you're choosing you. It's part of your journey. Because you can't help someone build their house until you first laid your own bricks. You understand? So the more you ascend and the better you get and elevate, the better you are at helping those. Seven of Cups. But you're going to ascend so much to that level that this isn't even going to feel like Seven of Cups anymore. It'll be the snap of a finger and you've done what needed to be done, you know? But because you're not yet at that level, it feels like you're doing too much. You're overwhelming yourself. You're exhausting your resources into areas that does not really need that right now. So you're being compelled and called to pour into a specific matter. And it requires you to put your all into it. Because what you put all in, you will get all back tenfold. So believe in you, love on you, pour into you, and do it unapologetically, without guilt and without worry. Because the ones who are truly meant to be in your life will understand. And the ones who don't will be removed. But it's all part of your greater good. It's all part of the greater good. Hope in the Lord. Have faith. Trust the process. Love you.